Recording, reviewing Costco technology for sale. They have an Apple MacBook Air 13-inch, 8 gigabytes, 128 solid-state drive for $1,000. And they have an Apple MacBook Pro 13-inch with Touch Bar, 8 gigabyte, and 28 solid-state drive, $1,250. And this one you can get on the Apple website for $11.99, and it's $13.99.99 here. And it is a 13-inch, 8 gigabyte, 256 SSD. So always double check the website before buying. Let's see. What else do we have? We have an Apple iPad for $400. It's not a bad deal. I've seen them for $349, but not bad. Oh, it's 128 gigabytes. That actually is a really good deal. For 128 gigabytes, it's actually a really good deal. And the 32 gigabyte, which is usually $349, is 32 gigabytes here. So that's awesome. $319 for the 32 gigabyte model. Compared to the 128 gigabyte is $400. Apple HomePod Smart Speaker Siri Space Gray is $200, but they seem to be out of stock of it, which is lovely. Not. And here are the iPhone XS Max and the iPhone XS, which we're going to take a look at. The iPhone XS functions just like any other iPhone, just a little smaller so it can fit in your pocket better, and has Face ID. The Max, as you can tell, let's do a compare side by side. Those two are very different in size-wise. So if you want something bigger, this is almost a phablet size, I would say. The Max would be nice for bigger screens. But if you need to make a smaller iPhone to conceal it for some reason, then this is what you go for. Wow, according to the specs, these two phones are less than a foot difference. It's just about 8 to 9 inches difference between these two phones, but it's very visible. Now they have the Apple Watch series, and again, this one's smaller than this one. Let's turn it on. I've been thinking about getting one. Storage full, okay. 87% charged. Looks nice. And this is a really nice one, $384.99. Visual wise, I don't know if that's a great deal, but it also comes with AppleCare Plus. I'm just doing a review.
Okay.
AppleCare Plus comes with it, so I guess it's a bundle, so that's good. Apple TV is only $170. I'm not sure how much it usually goes for. That looks like a pretty good deal. 32 gigabytes. If that's the storage, I'm not sure, but I don't think that would store a ton. But it's a 4K Apple TV module. Now let's go check out other tech. They have their laptops over here for only. This laptop is the IdeaPad, which is only $500. It's Lenovo. It's a 15.6-inch screen, like you can tell. But then if you compare it to the Dell XPS with a 13.3-inch screen, you can really tell the difference. That's only a 2-inch difference. Earlier I said that was a foot difference on the phones. I was wrong, but yeah, there's only a 2-inch difference. Let's see, the Lenovo Flex is $900 with a 15.6 inch. So the two should look exactly the same, which they do, screen-wise. Then here's their $1,100 HP Pavilion laptop for 4GB GFX, so that should be the graphics card, and an i7U, which is not a good. I don't believe it's a good i7. I'm not sure actually. Just search i7 8550U and compare it versus the H and the other ones. That's a little trick they do. That they make the chip of the processor different letters so people don't know how fast it really is, and so they can sell you a credit thing when it isn't as fast as you expect. So $1,100 for this. I'm not sure if it's any good. Let's try it out. Oh, wait, I can't. I've broken arm. Let's see. It looks nice enough, but that's not an in-depth review. It's just a superficial review. The HP Pavilion laptop is nice looking. It's $900. Again, a 15.6 inch screen with an i7 1065G7 processor, and it has a NVIDIA GeForce MX250, which isn't terrible. And it's a terabyte hard drive. Terabyte hard drive for $900 in a laptop. It's not bad actually. These are all Costco deals. This is the NV 2-in-1, $800 with only a 256GB solid state drive without anything else to fall back on. Not great in my opinion compared to $100 more bucks and you get a terabyte, or you get 256 for $100 less. It all depends on your budget. And this is a 512GB solid state drive for $800 with an i7 10510U processor with Intel UHD graphics. So it sounds like it's built. The graphics are built onto the motherboard, which means the graphics aren't as great if you have an external graphic card. Like the $1,100 one has an external graphic card, but screen-wise it's only 14 inch, so it's smaller than most of them, and it weighs 3.6 pounds, close to 3.7 pounds. Now let's go over to the earbuds. These are the Jabra earbuds, which I've never used Jabra, but let's see how they look. They look a lot like JBL. They exactly the way they're designed. They're JBL but fatter. So I'm not sure if they'll be a great fit, but their model seems to have it in their ear for at least a second they got the shot. If you have any experience with Jabra, please comment and let me know, because I'm always on the lookout for good earbuds. But it doesn't say anything about noise canceling, so if you're looking for noise canceling, this doesn't seem to be the fit for you. One-touch access to Alexa, Siri, and Google Assistant. So if you are into privacy and don't want voice recognition set into your earbuds, then Jabra is not the fit for you. Here's another computer, an HP all-in-one. Wow, that's a big screen compared to the laptops. It's a 23-inch screen. All-in-one PC. And here is the LG Ultra Gear. Great graphics. 27-inch monitor. And okay, this is the Galaxy Tab 8 by Samsung, and it looks like an iPad mini, but it is superior to that with this, in the fact that It's expandable memory up to 512 gigabytes, and you can't expand the memory, meaning your storage, how much you can store, on your iPad. And it also has Dolby sound over here, and it can send and receive messages and calls from tablet, which you can do with a tablet, with iPad, but it's not the easiest to do. And it has fingerprint security, which although that's easy enough to break. Okay, and here's their phone, which is the Galaxy Tab A. I don't know if it has expandable memory or not. Let's turn this on. Let's see if it's still locked out mode. It's non-lockout mode. This is really nice. Graphically, it looks nice. And it says try again in 1 second. So let's try again. Okay, let's try to. Okay, let's see if it has the normal bypasses that an iPad does. No buttons, so how would I do that? Okay, so you can pull down the bar while it's turned off, so we can play around a little. Let's turn on the Dolby sound. Turn off location. You don't need that on something. Oh. Well, you know, I'm gonna try the pen. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's most likely the pen. Try again in 2 minutes. Not a great lockout system if it does 2 minutes each time, unlike the iPad that increases each time you get locked out. Now here is a Samsung Galaxy Tab A with expandable memory up to 512 gigabytes, just like the other one. Is there anything different? Tuned by AKG-Dolby Atmos sound, which is one difference. Voice assistant, thin and light, but wow, is it big. How big, you ask? It doesn't say. Okay, so we got into this one. Let's check out how good this sound actually is. What do we have that can play some sound? Can't connect to YouTube? You're offline. Check your connection. Okay, so I probably can't do that. Let's see, what sound do we have built in, folks? We've got to have something in the files. Audio, music, and one file of music. Whoa, that's crisp. Wow. If you love sound, this is superior to the iPad speakers. Whoa. You should be able to hear people way better with this too. Should be using the same speakers. This is absolutely amazing. How much is it? That's the big question, right? It's 13 hours on a full charge. Okay. Big sound, big entertainment. Right. What's the price, folks? What's the price? The price is only $270. It is cheaper than an iPad. Has expandable memory up to half a terabyte, meaning storage, in case the amount it comes with is too little for you. And it's cheaper than an iPad. It's on sale, $30 off right now at Costco. This is a really good deal. We also have the Galaxy Tab S5e with basically the exact same specs, but it seems to be what's different about it. It has 15 hours of charge, which is 13 hours. And it seems to have a little bit sharper graphics.
Lucy.
The XPS 13 is a Dell.